For nearly 30 years, Peters & Co. has quietly and very generously supported families and children in our community. They have done so without any expectation or desire for recognition, incorporating philanthropy as part of their corporate responsibility. Over and above their financial investments, the team at Peters & Co. get personally involved and engaged with the charities they support, dedicating countless hours serving on boards and rallying support from both staff and the community. The return on investment from contributions Peters & Co. has made to the Alberta Children's Hospital Foundation, the United Way, and charities across Calgary is immeasurable. Through their decades of incredible generosity, Peters & Co. is helping save and change the lives of some of the most vulnerable children and families in our community.
Who we are as a foundation and the many ways that we've been able to help the hospital have truly been impacted by this incredible partnership that we share with Peters & Co. For nearly 20 years, the principals and staff have been exceptionally generous, not only with donations, but they have been generous with their time, with their leadership, and with their wisdom, all to ensure that children in our community receive the very best possible care.
I can't imagine a city without Peters & Co. They really model caring for the community. You can't just talk about that as a company. You have to live it, and I think the leadership there lives it. I often say to them, you don't see the faces of the people that you impact, but we do get to see them, and people say to us all the time, I had a little boy say it not long ago, I can't believe you helped me when you didn't even know me. You know, so it's companies like Peters & Co. that allow us to help the most vulnerable people at a time when they're vulnerable, and anybody can be vulnerable at any time.
In a million years, I didn't think I would be benefiting from the generosity of others. Well, we found out prenatally that Gage was going to have Down syndrome, basically after one of the ultrasounds. Luckily, in Calgary, there's some very amazing resources, whether it's through the Children's Hospital or various clinics, and within 24 hours, we were talking to a genetic counselor. Ultimately, through supporting the United Way and those dollars filtering over to PrEP and other organizations that we have accessed or could access, it basically gives Gage the opportunity to discover his life. It allows these organizations to function. Some people think that they could never need resources. I'm proof that life can change on a dime, and you could access resources at any given time in your life.
The people in Peters & Co., they have, big brains, but it's equally matched by their big hearts. And that combination of big brain, big hearts has truly transformed how we can help families. And it's families like Rachel's with little Enzo that have had their lives impacted tremendously because of investments that Peters & Co. has made.
He was having these episodes. He would stop breathing all the time. The first time he stopped breathing was 5 days after we brought him home from the hospital. And I'd been holding him, and then he stopped breathing in my lap. If you don't have enough information to decide what we're fighting for, you can't live like that as a parent. Peters & Co. Funded the genetics program that gave us those first answers with Enzo. Without knowing what Enzo's prognosis was, without having a bit more information, we couldn't make the right choices for him, and we couldn't make the right choices for our family. Peters & Co. are true philanthropists because the gift that they've given is not just a one-time limited gift. It's the kind of gift that will be providing, a rippling effect through, that child's life, through that child's family, through the community.
I take the opportunity to thank everybody for their past donations, and most importantly for their future donations. Those are the ones that are really going to count in our community moving forward.
Thank you for the leadership you provide in the city. Thank you for caring about people you've never met. Thank you for recognizing that we are Calgary, and any one of us can be vulnerable at any time, and it's people like you who are there for us when we are, and we will be there for you if you ever need us.